everybody, Paulie Keys here. You just heard me play the intro for Can't Get Next to You by The Temptations, more than likely recorded by session piano player Earl Van Dyke of the Funk Brothers. Well, I have learned this song by ear, so this may not be correct note for note, but if you like what I played, then I'll show you what I did. Opening chord. I have on the left hand C, E, G, and B flat. And the right hand is C, E, G, and C. And the key thing is for the slide. You want to slide from E flat and G flat. You want to slide up to the E and G and land into that chord. So I kind of work it on 3 steps. I do first the C and the C together. Then I go, next step would be, second step would be the 2 flats, E flat, G flat, and then when I slide down to the E and G, I'm going to hit everything. So to do it quick, 1, 2, 3. And this part, you do a slide from A flat to A, C, then a slide from F sharp down to F, E flat, C, then the 2 together notes would be an F and an A, and then the next 2 together notes would be an E flat and a G. So those 2 go. So from this point, then the rundown would be so we're talking E, C, and G, and then 2 slides. You have a slide from F sharp to F, and then a slide from E flat to E. That's where you want to hit your C root, bass root note at the same time. Or you can start it at the top of the E. The next part would be so I'm doing 2 notes at the same time, would be A flat and an F, and then going to D and a F sharp. C and the E flat. Then you bring it down from using an A flat and the G flat, and you go down both of them half step, which would be a G and an F, and you end that up with the B and D. So then you do one F and slide down from your E flat to E, and you at the same time with the E you're going to hit octaves C. Now we have this part. We're talking octave F, and you have A, C, and F on this right chord. And the only thing changes here will be the A goes to an A flat. All the other keys stay the same. So this last chord here is octave C on the left, and G, C, E, okay, now this part, I'll do it for you slow on one hand. You're going to slide down from the G flat to a G, and then hit the C. Then you're sliding from the same G flat down to F, and going to E flat, C, B flat, and back to C. And that's it. And then break down on some of the chords for the parts of the song would be going into the lyrics part. So on that part they're doing a C octave on the left. Here we have E, E, G, and C. So the second chord here is E flat on the left octaves, and then the chord would be G, B flat, and E flat. And you just go back and forth. And then you use the change that was in the intro. That's a regular C octave, G, C, E. Got F, A, C, F, drop it a half, the A to that half step to the flat, and then to that C. And there's a little breakdown where the drummer does his thing in the band. Everybody breaks on the band, it's just the drummer, and then you open up with the and that's all octave C's. C, 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 C. And the only thing that's changing is this part here with I use my sliding from G flat to G. All together. And then the other part goes from G flat to F and E flat C. So that part altogether is. Then there's a little thing at the end where they're just going back and forth. All I'm doing there is C octaves, C, C, and then you have G, C. And then the upper chord would be E flat, E octave, E flat octaves, B flat, and E flat. So C,